Have you read 2 Kings 25? So it comes to a close. The Chaldeans have broken into the city, taken the people captive, and acted out punishment against Zedekiah the king. They behaved as raiding armies do, and they caused massive destruction, set the houses on fire, and took anything of value. That included items of worship from the temple. These are items we are introduced to way back in the 7th chapter of 1 Kings as Solomon was building the temple. Before the temple was destroyed, the Chaldeans emptied it. We're going to read this out of 2 Kings 25, beginning in verse 14. They also took the pots, shovels, wick trimmers, dishes, and all the bronze articles used in the priest's service. The captain of the guards took away the fire pans and sprinkling basins. Whatever was gold or silver, the loss seemed so complete. It was an avoidable loss. If the people had listened to at least one of the many prophets and repented of their sin and returned to God, things would have been different. I hope that is not a lesson lost on us. When God convicts us, we should respond appropriately to avoid a similar outcome in our own lives. Interestingly enough, this is not the last time we read about the articles used in the temple. God has a way about weaving a story of redemption and restoration. Fast forward from the exile to the return that occurred during the reign of Cyrus. In Ezra 1:7, King Cyrus also brought out the articles of the Lord's house that Nebuchadnezzar had taken from Jerusalem and had placed in the house of his gods. The story of brokenness, the story of rebellion, and the story of judgment lays the foundation for God to work as only He can. In the scheme of things, the articles used in the temple can be overlooked. Imagine the response as Cyrus brings out the articles of the Lord's house, the anticipation of using them again. What a grand story. Don't give up on what God is not finished with yet. Keep reading, encourage others to read, and expect to find more gems to help us live like Jesus. Thank you.